When I was a kid, my parents had a bunch of old videos of me and my sister growing up. And they had it on these old tapes that went to this old camcorder that my dad had. And they would bust it out every once in a while, and there'd be tapes all over the floor and wires hooked up to the TV that I couldn't tell you how to work nowadays. But it was really cool. My parents would just sit there for hours and watch the videos, and they would laugh, they would start crying sometimes, and they would talk about how much they missed those times when we were little. And back then I thought it was really embarrassing, but now I think it's really special, and I think that there's something important to analyze through these videos. Lately, I've been really interested in the question, what does it mean to be a father? And that's not really an easily answered question, especially for someone who's not a father. But recently, I did find those videos from my childhood on this flash drive. And I think that those videos are the key to me answering that question.
What? Okay, let me see. Oh, crazy, dude.
My dad was always filming us as kids, and any early memory that I have of him, I always remember him holding a camera. And while I didn't think much of it back then, I've come to really appreciate that he did this for us. Taking pictures and videos back then wasn't as easily accessible as it was today, and by that I mean the 4K quality video or even nice quality pictures weren't available from their phones. They had to go out of their way to take pictures and take video. And the fact that my dad lugged around his camera everywhere just to record minuscule moments of me and my sister or things that wouldn't even matter to me at the time, I think really shows how much he loved us and wanted to preserve that moment.
So, oh, yeah. What should we do about it? Spit it on.
I can't.
How come?
You guys what?
Let me see. That's awesome.
Some of the most special videos to me are the ones he would take of me playing and recreating movies as a kid. And he would always make it special for me. He would set up bad guys for me to fight, and he would recreate like some of my favorite scenes from the movies. For example, I really like the scene in Indiana Jones where he swaps out some rocks for the artifact, and then all of a sudden the giant boulder comes down trying to crush him, and you run away. Um, my dad recreated that with a basketball, and that's just so cool because you didn't have to do that. He didn't have to put in that effort, but he did. My dad never failed to create an amazing childhood for me, and I think I'm really lucky in that regard because not every kid gets to say that, unfortunately. But I think that I hold fatherhood and the idea of what it means to be a father to such a high standard because my dad is who he is. He's the one to go the extra mile for his kids. He's the one to give everything he has to his kids. And I really look up to that. And I can't help but reflect on who I am and if I can even live up to that standard one day. And I hope I can. It's just going to be really difficult.
Action. Dun.